Hi everyone, welcome to Sketchman Draws. Yes, I changed the name to Sketchman Draws instead of it being about me. I'm Boris, by the way. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about building your visual library or visual memory bank. Wires is dropped. You might have noticed in class that when you're learning, taking notes while you're listening helps you remember concepts and words better. So I believe that each time you draw something, your brain takes note of it. But if you don't do it again, it will forget. Okay, for example, this is what I noticed from my own process. I haven't checked the scientific data behind this. Okay, for example, imagine when you were a kid, you used to draw a lot of houses and trees. But as you grew up, you started drawing animals and badass superheroes, and suddenly you see an artwork that makes you want to draw trees and houses. And when you actually sit down and want to draw trees and houses, you might feel that you need time to get into the drawing, unlike the way you ease into the drawing for animals and superheroes drawings, for example. It's like stretching a new muscle, right? I mean, it was there in your body, but you haven't used it actively for a long time. So you need to take some time to think about your art. Of course, you cannot draw everything, but I am sure there are things you want to draw, but you just don't take time to sit down and try to figure out how to do it. Another thing that I would recommend is, this is. I know it's really difficult, but sometimes like you need to try to find a friend who also loves drawing, so that for example, it's like going to the gym again. If let's say you want to draw buildings, but you don't really want to go out and sit down and draw do life drawing, you can have a friend and you can just go out and talk and do it together. When it's better when you do it with someone. For me, I realized that I'm quite comfortable with anatomy, but I realize when I draw clothing for women, I end up drawing the same top and jeans for all the women I drew, even if it is for whether it's for some funny comic strips or for my web comics. So how do I train my brain to different types of clothing? I'm training to become a full-time comic book artist and illustrator, so of course I need to draw crowd scenes. I need to draw random people on the streets. I can't give them all the same type of clothes with different colors. I think just, for example, the best way, like I said, is to go out and just sit and draw from life, because then you see people wearing different clothes. Or for example, in this case, as you can see on the screen, I am drawing what women wear. Of course, these are not real because these are models, so they're not. I understand. I'm totally aware of that, but it's just to get an idea of, just to sort of taking note of what kind of different configurations women put on, like in terms of tops or trousers and shoes and bags and so on. As I said earlier, I remembered when I was a kid, I loved drawing big cats, lions, panthers, especially tigers. And The Lion King is still one of my favorite animation designs, for how they designed the lions for animation, or how they simplified the design of lions to animate. And The Lion King is still one of my favorite animated movies. Watching Aaron Blaze's YouTube channel, watching him draw big cats on his channel makes me want to draw animals again, for example. So I'm also going to do that. And as you can see, I'm not precious with these sketches. It's like I said, taking notes, and I just ended up using a ballpoint pen. On the bonus side, this also made me realize that I really love the feel of the ballpoint pen. It's very close to pencils, which is my favorite medium to draw with. And I just still love that. I just love that scratchy drawing. That's the way I like to draw. Like I feel like as if I am sculpting, like out of the paper. So now, yeah. So again, it's up to you, because in your artistic journey, which I hope is endless, 20% is learning and 80% is practicing. Actually, I created this channel because it motivates me to draw when I see someone else draw. So I hope that this video does the same for you, and I hope you like this channel. So please subscribe, and I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Until next time, this is Boris, Sketchman, signing off.